Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-month readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. And if you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. I'm still offering the 2 special discount readings for the month of December. So if you would like to know more info, just email me and I will gladly provide it to you. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram pages. So, Virgo. I feel like this mid-month is especially focused in one-on-one relationships and a need to maybe correct or review some past mistakes associated with relationships. So even if you're not making amends within a relationship, or if you're not trying to better or forgive or fix an actual relationship present in your life right now, I feel like some of you will go through the past experiences and maybe acknowledge or recognize some mistakes, or where the mistakes were made, where the flaws happened, where you could have done better, where the other person could have done better. So there's a lot of knowledge in a certain way being accessed through the review of experiences you had with relationships in general, so you can take them to the next level. I feel like whatever lessons you are kind of internalizing during this period are important, because they are going to define the level and the maturity in which you go towards the next relationship involvements you have. So it could be that this is happening because some relationship is on display during this time. You may meet someone new, or someone from the past may come back, or your current partner, and you are going through some issues. And whatever it is, there's a need to look at relationships with attention during this period, because they are providing to you the world. They are providing to you your, in a certain way, your success, your experiences, your rewards, and your hard work. It's a time to end the chapter. There's a relationship that is coming to a certain phase of completion. So it doesn't mean that the relationship is going to end. It means that the way it has worked or been present until now is going to change. So for some of you this is good. For some of you this means that maybe you and your partner are going to get married, or you're going to go to the next stage of relationship. It could be that you and your partner are going to do something great together, open a business together, travel abroad, whatever it is. For others of you is about the change of paradigm in relationships, in love, in the concepts you have about love and what it should be from the past perspective, where maybe things didn't go that well, and for what you wanted to be next. Some of you may encounter a relationship during this time that has this world vibe. So it may be someone from the outside. It may be someone of a foreign land or place. It may be a foreigner in general. It may be someone that just has a very different background from you. It could be someone that lives at a distance. It could be someone that's very worldly, you know, very knowledgeable, very in terms of this world card for me, especially how the picture is here, as you can see, they expand their worlds by being together, right? They expand, they feel that the world is bigger and wider and fuller, you know, with great possibilities, because they exist. Even if they are not physically together, even if they are not close physically, they know that by their existence and by the bond they share, they enlarge the world and they are capable of so many things. So it's a little bit like relationships that go beyond limits or go beyond the conventional, traditional view of what a relationship or what a bond should be about. Some of you are about to complete stages of relationships, which means that yes, some relationships can end, can naturally end, can naturally come to a point of closure, especially for Virgos that have been seeking closure from past circumstances. I feel like some of you, by acknowledging whatever these mistakes were or whatever those errors were about, you are going to find some peace in it or some comfort. You know, the closure some of you have been seeking may lie on those past mistakes and on maybe a sense of acknowledgement that you didn't do some things right, the other person didn't do some things right, so you both in a certain way were wrong. This embrace of, or this acceptance of, we both did things wrong to the relationship, or we both contributed to the fact that the relationship didn't work on its own, can be quite healing when there's this match or eye to eye kind of mature, perspective over the issue. But the truth is, sometimes we can't wait for them to acknowledge that. And so this may be something some Virgos are doing on their own, coming to terms with whatever past experience they need to come to terms with on their own and feeling great about it, actually. I feel like Virgos have this, during this mid-month, a possibility to feel great about themselves and about their lives and about what they are planning and projecting to do in the next stage. I feel like some of you want to take action, you want to be braver, you want to explore what's out there in the world. And even in terms of career, I feel like some of you have this promising energy of wanting to succeed in the world, wanting to succeed in a more, wider type of way. So some of you are also very diligent or trying to be diligent and disciplined with your duties, your everyday duties. Some of you are trying to be more thorough, more organized, more disciplined with the tasks you have at hand. It can be a busy time. With the world as an advice, though, there's a sense of you feeling like you're in control, or things are in a certain way coming together in a positive way to your life, in your life. So in a way that you feel rewarded, or you feel at ease with how things are combining themselves, or how things are turning out to be. So some of you are having good surprises as well during this time. Some of you don't need to release that heavy weight. Some of you have unnecessary weight upon you. It's not even something I feel concrete. I feel like some of you it's internal, a certain amount of internal burden, okay, that has served its purpose for sure, and the world in a certain way justifies that, but it's time to let it go so you can be free and available internally to the next stage that is going to open up. I feel like some of you need to rest and take that time of relaxation, as I said, to let that self-undoing in whatever it is happen. And when I say self-undoing, is a little bit about the world card is that maturation, absolute peak of experience, in my opinion, that we can have. If you observe how this is all about the journey of the Fool through the 21 major arcanas, right? So he reaches the world. He has learned a very important lesson. He has completed a stage, a long stage of experience that brought to him finally the world, which means success, results, maturity, growth, responsibility. For me, it's the arcana that talks about the maturation of the soul, right? Like in astrology, we are considered adults once we go through our first Saturn return. For me, the world card is like that Saturn return. So there's like that growing up energy where you suddenly become a master of an experience. And I feel for some of you is associated with relationships. For others of you could be about something else. But there's like you reaching that ultimate stage of mastery over experiences that have been with you for a long time. So, but you may achieve that peak, but still feel the weight of it. This is where I feel it may go against you. You may need to find ways of release or learn how to release the past experience so that then you are free to the next one and you don't get stuck in between, as I feel some of you can. Some of you are, as I said, dreaming a lot or seeing possibilities you know, at a closer range. So you are understanding how, or you're looking towards ways to turn dreams into reality. And there's a sense of the night is to dream and the day is to work. So as I said, you may be trying to put a lot of you and your visions into diligent everyday work. Some of you are busy, you have like this long list of duties, and I see you kind of crossing over, but it's like you're doing it fast, so you have a lot of work or hard work, some of you, but you're doing it in a productive manner. As I said, some of you are recognizing errors of judgment, or there's an issue with errors of judgment that you are going to be aware, either coming from you or others that judged you or misinterpreted you. There's a sense of, as I said, amends with the past mistakes, or seeing where the mistake was really about. So you may be changing your view or your perspective over something that you were so sure about as well. Others of you are finding love and are finding that sense of communion, you know, a sense of fusion with another human being. You're finding great friendships or great love partners or love possibilities, one-to-one relationships that are really, 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 really positive and more, possibly more balanced, you know, in terms of give and take than what you have previously experienced. There's a sense of, you know, that song, I don't know who exactly is the original song from, but it's like signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. So there may be, you know, a statement or a declaration of love for some Virgos, or you are declaring as well your love to someone. There's just a sense of growth in anything you put your energy into during this time. A lot of growth, rewards, and whatever you have been through during this mid-month, you can have a glimpse or an understanding of why, or start to feel the rewards of that. Starting to feel like there are things that are happening now because you went through those experiences that before you didn't understand and maybe you fought against. So your challenge is the Knight of Wands. This challenge can be about you taking action, you being brave and declaring yourself, or declaring what you need to declare, is you being proactive as well, is you taking the initiative to do something. It could be the challenge, could be that you taking the initiative to maybe apologize or do something that you feel you should be doing. Others of you, the challenge is actually to be more grounded, to wait to things to come together, because sometimes the world is that card that tells you everything is coming together. Don't worry, you are already the center of your own universe. You are the center of your own universe. You don't need to worry because everything is gravitating around you already. So I hope you have a great mid-month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see each other soon. And I want to wish all of you happy holidays.